we here at Trenton Health are here for a purpose. And the purpose is to keep the community alive and healthy. To bring lives that have been broken back to repair. And one of the ways we do it is through the administration of medications for the treatment of opioid addiction. Now, medication-assisted treatment is a relatively new term. It encompasses treatment programs that have in the past been known as methadone maintenance programs. And to some of us, that has put a bit of bitter taste in our mouths due to negative experiences. And there's fault in terms of treatment facilities and not doing or providing care in the right way. And there's fault in terms of the community and not opening their minds and seeing the value and supporting the value of this type of treatment. I'd like to give you a description from one of the pioneers of methadone maintenance treatments, Dr. Vincent Dole. Methadone, of course, has been a medication that's been around for over 60 years. So it's no new kid on the block. It has saved the lives of thousands, hundreds of thousands of individuals. Dr. Dole describes this treatment as corrective, normalizing neurological and endocrinologic processes in the patients whose endogenous opioid receptors have been damaged and deranged by long-term use of powerful narcotic drugs. While some persons who are exposed to narcotics are more susceptible than others to this derangement, and whether long-term addicts can recover normal function without maintenance treatment remains questions for the future. At present, and it's been proven over and over again, not only with methadone, but with other derivatives such as buprenorphine, naloxone, naltrexone. These are the most effective in terms of relieving the specific neurologic deficiencies for compulsive use of heroin by addicts. Another description of the medication is that it must eliminate the euphoric appeal of heroin and the abstinence symptoms that draw addicts back to drug use. It must be sufficiently free from toxic, dysphoric effects that patients will continue with treatment. It must be orally effective, long-acting, medically safe, and compatible with normal performance at work and at school and with responsible behavior in society. This is not a prescription that any addict gets from their drug dealer. So we are not medical drug dealers. What we do here is provide comprehensive medical care and services. The biggest value to medication-assisted treatment, particularly in this setting, as an opioid treatment program, is that it improves vastly retention in treatment. Medications are just medications. I tell my patients that every day. They are no magic bullets. They provide a gateway to physiologic stabilization. In other words, it helps patients make better decisions on a daily basis. Illicit drugs do the opposite. They cause disruption of brain function. So simply speaking, once addicted to a substance like heroin, patients cannot make effective decisions. And thus, they begin that slippery slope going to destruction of their lives. We have the privilege and opportunity in this setting of seeing our patients each and every day, of walking step by step with our patients each and every day. We see people who walk in the door that are torn, angry, hurting, and within a week or two, I come in through the back door and I walk and I look in the group rooms and I see those same individuals sitting in a group. This is 6:30 in the morning, sitting in a group. Alert, paying attention, taking in the knowledge that we can provide to help them in their recovery. It is truly a privilege. Addiction or no addiction, it would be challenging to any one of us. I know it would be challenging to me. We also have the privilege of sitting with our patients and getting an idea of what their problems are in life. So we not only deal with medical issues, that's just the front end. We then take in an inventory and get our patients to share with us about their social issues, their psychological and mental health issues, medical problems, and it gives us the opportunity to bring in other treatment providers so that we can develop a treatment plan, a plan that will help that patient sustain their healthiness and recovery. So you have walked into a space of healthiness and recovery, and we should all be honored. We should be honored that we have medications to help us with getting patients stabilized, but more importantly, we have opportunities to open our patients' lives up to services and modalities that will help them fix their lives, develop a healthy network, and return to society and contribute from their God-given talents. We welcome you on this day as an open house, but we hope that it is not the last time that we see you walk through the doors. And we hope that those of you who we have not visited and walked through your doors, that will have that opportunity to walk through your doors. It's the beginning of a great thing, and we thank you again for welcoming Trenton Health to your community.